We don't smoke that shit, we just sell it. We reserve the right to smoke for the young, the poor, the black, and the stupid.
The tobacco companies, without a doubt, are the #1 corporate killers. They kill hundreds of thousands of Americans every year. They precisely control the amount of nicotine in each cigarette. It's not like you're smoking tobacco. People think a cigarette, oh, it's just tobacco. It's a carefully controlled drug delivery system. It's a pharmaceutical device. They extract the nicotine and put it back in at a precise level.
We're in a nicotine delivery business.
And that's what cigarettes are for.
Most certainly. It's a delivery device for nicotine.
A delivery device for nicotine. Put it in your mouth, light it up, and you're going to get your fix.
You get your fix.
People didn't get addicted to the same extent with real cigarettes because the nicotine levels differed in every puff, in every cigarette. You need to have a constant level of nicotine above the addiction threshold to keep people addicted. So that's what they do.
They knew they could take out the nicotine, but chose not to do it because it would remove the main reason they sell lots of cigarettes and transfer money out of the consumer's pocket into their wallets.
The tobacco companies are very powerful. They have purchased many politicians, and they control most of the laws under which they operate. In the 90s, they were creating a new type of corporation. And today we have these global apex corporations. They're everywhere. They're everywhere in American life. I see them as borderless, lawless concentrations of power. And yeah, sometimes they do obey the law, but don't forget, they make the law. It wasn't just some tobacco companies that were hiding how dangerous smoking was. There was a deeper conspiracy, something designed to really change the law, that changed the way we live, to give companies the freedom to kill. Put in whatever percentage of blame you want on Cindy. But don't tell me that those child-targeting, evil tobacco executives aren't at fault too. They're targeting children. We have their documents. They know that they have to get them while they're young or they're not going to start smoking. They know some people will quit and lots will die, and they got to replace them if they want to make money. So how do we replace them? We got to target kids. Don't tell me that someone who decides to target children for a lifetime addiction to a deadly drug isn't also responsible when that child grows up an addict and dies of smoking.
The tobacco companies have changed in that they have spent money in anti-smoking campaigns. They have been reprimanded by the courts, and so they're not allowed to advertise their products the way that they used to. But have they changed? I don't think so, because they're still making dangerous products that are getting people addicted, and they are killing them.
There are more constraints. They can't advertise on TV anymore. They're much more sophisticated. When you know that almost anyone who starts smoking is a child, and you make it easier for that child to become addicted, easier for that child to get the cigarettes, harder for that child to quit. They've found out that while they are constrained in some ways, it's okay. I mean, it's okay for them.
A little girl was burned in a kitchen by a pressure cooker that malfunctioned.
Pressure cookers may be putting some people in harm's way.
People have been badly injured using it.
She spent a year in the hospital. She had all 4 of her limbs amputated to some degree. You want to blow up the world to help her. Burn down the city, whatever it takes to help that little girl.